This is Larnell Lewis, and you're watching Drum Day 2014.
When I was a kid, I started making rhythms, various different rhythms with baseball bats. There's actually some video footage of me using baseball bats, toy plastic baseball bats, making rhythms. So that's basically how I got started. And then obviously at home, pots and pans. My thing was toothbrushes. I used to love to make sticks out of toothbrushes.
I started playing in church when I was 3 years old. Had timing issues, a lot of timing issues, but there was a keyboard player who, you know, believed in me and had time to practice with me, and that's how I started.
I got started playing drums, I'll say at the age of 5, where my family knew that I took a liking to drums, and at like 11, I became like the main drummer. And I just loved it ever since. Yeah.
I started playing drums when I was 2 years old. Started on pots and pans under the kitchen sink. So my parents, if they couldn't find me, they would just stay still and listen. Started drumming in church for the first time with the choir when I was 4. And from there it was competitions like Junior Talent and Teen Talent in Church of God. Other than drums, I play bass, I play keyboards, I play a bit of guitar and some steel pan.
Well, a lot of times, you know, drummers tend to fill through certain things and it has no reason, or it doesn't make sense that in regards to the song, you know, and for the artist that I play for, in regards to hip hop, you know, it's very drum and bass heavy. You're in a gig in that type of setting, the best thing to do is just to keep the pocket. Don't worry about the fills, because 99.9785% of the crowd doesn't understand fills. They're literally there just to hear the track. So when you fill, it sounds like a mistake to them. So the best thing to do is just keep that pocket.
Don't start without a mission. Understand that these things are tools and you need to have a reason to be using that stuff. So always focus on the mission, always focus on the goal, always focus on the purpose. And you know, gear comes and goes, stuff changes. If you maintain it well, it's all good. But the main thing is just to keep a goal in mind and not to get caught up with the gear acquisition syndrome.
I actually play the bass guitar as well, and I recently started getting into producing. I produced my first record. Having that skill to produce and to play other instruments is good, in the sense that it allows you to have a perspective as a band and not only as a drummer and a musician. Having those skills as a part of my skill set has allowed me to approach the drums different. I don't think of it as just playing the kit, but I'm thinking about the other elements in the band as well, and therefore it causes me to play differently.
I actually like reading now. It's kind of funny. Reading, I'm starting to write a lot. I'm enjoying that. It's a way of, I guess, releasing stress. So, therapy for me.
So definitely Dennis Chambers, Dave Weckl, because he's extremely musical, and Chris Coleman.
My actually first video VHS I got was Dennis Chambers in the Pocket. Even though at the time I didn't understand anything he was doing, but you know, I learned the intro, and it's one of my favorite VHS.
Spent a lot of time mimicking and practicing the stuff that Dennis was doing. He fascinated me with his speed, agility, his ability to also bend the time, play off the time, that type of thing. So I spent a lot of time studying him. Another guy was Dave Weckl. I loved him for his precision, his musicality. I never ever get the sense that Dave Weckl is playing a drum set. It just sounds like he's playing music.
Well, I basically had a vision of being able to showcase the best that Toronto has to offer. In this case, amazing drummers and all the counterparts around the drummers. So the music, the artist. We had some excellent videographers this year. The editors. All the people involved and the people that helped. I am. A lot of these songs have been artists that I've produced. My style of production is for these songs that I've used is known as aggressive. Larnell uses a lot of those tracks on his clinics and stuff, and I know Otis will, and Adrian does as well. You know, drumming without music to me is just drumming, and you've already heard all the the fills and chops you could possibly ever hear. So the thing that makes it interesting in my mind is the music that goes with it. So when I'm in a band setting, I'm listening to everyone, even perhaps more than myself, and I have that perspective of what guys are doing in every chair. So I know how it comes together.
As a young musician, a young person, you're gonna make mistakes. And so you just have to accept that. Like, you're going to make mistakes, and it's really how you recover from those mistakes that's gonna show people your work ethic. It's gonna boost your confidence, and people will be on that journey watching you as you grow. So I think just understanding that recovering from mistakes is a part of life, and to just embrace it, and that'll be, I think, a big thing to your success.